Arizona's governor sending the National Guard to the state's southwest border, declaring a state of emergency and blaming the Biden administration for the surge of illegal border crossings.
Let me tell you, it's just as bad, if not worse, than the coverage we've been seeing. The U.S. Border Patrol is overwhelmed. Local law enforcement and mayors are calling out for help.
NBC News Now correspondent Dasha Burns has been reporting from Arizona's border. She joins us live now. Dasha, Arizona, the first state to declare a border control state of emergency. I know you rode along with the Cochise County Sheriff. Correct me if I'm saying that county wrong. But what did you see, and how is the National Guard going to help law enforcement there?
Hey, Allison. Yeah, you got it right. Cochise County, it shares 83 miles of border with Mexico, and it's in the Tucson sector, which is the second busiest for Border Patrol apprehension, second only to the Rio Grande Valley. And as we drove along the wall there, we can literally see traces of people who have recently come across. There are multiple places where barbed wire in the wall has been cut, where you can see backpacks, clothing, shoes, ropes from people who climbed over the wall. And in just the couple of hours that we spent with the sheriff's deputy out there, we saw two young men apprehended. They were from Mexico. They were apprehended by Border Patrol, and they told us that they were coming to the U.S. to look for work to provide for their families. And Allison, the numbers here, they are going up. They've nearly doubled since January. And the sheriff tells us that although the numbers are increasing, the resources from Border Patrol here are declining. Take a listen to just some of what he told us.
We've lost a lot of our federal support. We've lost our checkpoints. We've lost our Aerostat. We've lost one of our Border Patrol stations is no longer supporting our mission here and helping us because they've been shut down and they've been reassigned for child care, processing, and things like that. So the resources we had a year ago, 6 months ago, are no longer here with us. So
where are they?
They're in other parts of the country on the border.
Allison, he says his team has stepped up to try to make up for some of those lost resources. They've done things like installing cameras to help alert Border Patrol to people crossing. But he says that at the end of the day, they are not immigration officials. They cannot enforce immigration policy, and they need those federal partners on the ground, Allison.
Dasha, I know you've been talking to ranchers in the area. What are they saying about all the people crossing the border where they live?
Yeah, important to remember, there are people who live right there, right on the border. Most of them ranchers, many who have been there for generations, and they've seen this time and time again. We spoke to one rancher, Jim Chilton, who tells us that he is incredibly frustrated right now. He actually watched as border construction on his property stopped the very day that Joe Biden signed that executive order. And I want you to take a listen to his perspective on this.
It leaves us with people trespassing across our ranch. It leaves us in danger. And the real truth is that I'm armed at all times. And if I run into a drug group, I go the other way. I have guns on my saddle, holster with gun.
Jim Chilton, of course, was a supporter of the wall, but he's also frustrated now seeing those federal resources leaving his community just as these numbers are growing here, Allison.
Right. Dasha Burns in Arizona. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.